Greetings everybody! Today we'll talk about one of the most valuable cars on second-hand market. Dream of any 30-year-old man that seeks closure in cars that have soul and class. Also we will talk about which one is the best to buy and how do you do it without losing your kidneys. Everything started in 1996 Paris Motor Show, when Mercedes introduced their concept car called F200 Imagination. Point of this car, in my opinion, was to let Mercedes fans know where Mercedes is going and to hype up the future sales of CL. F200 was a truly astonishing car. It had rear view camera instead of the mirrors, adaptive headlights, even beautiful LED tail lights, Lamborghini doors, system that monitor road and send the data to the dampers so they can adjust for the more smoother ride. Also, it had a window airbag and pointless joystick that controlled all the car, and I see no logic in putting a joystick to control such a beautiful vehicle. And for 3 years, this concept car was everywhere, in all the magazines, all the channels, everywhere. And finally, on August 1998, CL was available in Germany. And a year later, the sales were available globally. New CL looked controversial. Front of the car was very questionable, but the back of the car, especially the C-pillar, looked like it came straight out of heaven. Also, the car looked much longer than it actually was. The general appearance of the car were much more superior than its competitors, like Bentley Continental GT, Aston Martin DB9, Bentley Azure, Rolls-Royce Corniche. CL meant coupe length, and really that was a very long coupe, and car presented itself like a truly expensive car. It had so many new features like adaptive cruise control, keyless entry, a smart startup system, rain sensors, light sensors, visual and audible park-tronic aids, automatically heated exterior mirrors, full automatic climate control, with the pollen and charcoal filters, had voice command, optional Bose sound system, self-opening and closing trunk, self-closing doors, or soft doors as I like to call them, memory seat for front passengers, xenon headlights, and of course TV and DVD and phone and billion other things. CL had 3 non-AMG engines, and all of them will give you a proper eargasm when you floor it. First is the most reliable and the most popular engine. It is M113, the 5-liter V8 that generated 302 brake horsepower and 460 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 happened in 6.5 seconds. Second engine was the 5.8-liter V12, the M137. It generates 362 brake horsepower and 530 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 happened in 6.1 seconds. And the third engine was the 5.5 mentally ill twin-turbo V12 engine that was named M275. It generated insane 493 brake horsepower and 800 Nm of torque that was artificially decreased. 100 kilometers if you got the grip and you were lucky happened in 4.8 seconds. Interior had everything you ever dreamed of in your house. Phone, DVD players, wood, leather. It was so big that 2 grown people can sleep in their seats and never touch each other. Also, the car had massage, ventilated and heated seats, automatic climate control, and when you were inside of the CL, you felt a true German luxury. Also, car was not bad at handling. It had ABS system that was responsible for keeping CL steady on the road. Also, it could race and lower the car. It had 2 transmissions available, 5 and 7-speed G-tronic. Now let's talk about which one is the best to buy. I would avoid the V12 engines. Both of them consume fuel like depressed middle-aged man consumes alcohol. Even with the system that deactivates cylinders, fuel economy is not a word for these cars. And also maintenance costs will destroy you financially and mentally, so stay away from V12s. Even if you buy a clean V12 with wonderful service history, anyway, the maintenance just will be expensive for you. So the best option is M113, the wonderful 5-liter V8. If you change exhaust in this car, it will sound like this.
Ништяк.
And this silver CL500 is my friend's car. He had it for 1 year and he had some problems with the ABS system. The 5-speed transmission was solid, the engine also was bulletproof. But he had, some small things like electrical stuff would go sometimes crazy, but nevertheless the car was reliable. I cannot say that it was really bad. But the most important thing that he loved his CL500. He drove it daily and he enjoyed every second of it. He said the car that has soul and you enjoy it and you just feel wonderful when you drive it. Before buying, check the service history properly and check when everything was changed. So when it was the brake pads, the brake disc, when the ABS liquids were changed, what kind of things happened during its maintenance. Check when was the transmission oil changed, the cooling liquid. Also, I would like to recommend you to check all the pressure in each cylinder so it will work properly, and also try to find out how the previous owner drove the car. If he was a lunatic, stay away from this car. It will just rob your savings, so you will buy it and that's it. So when you will find the perfect car, you must clean the radiator every 50,000 kilometers, change the cooling and transmission oil every 50,000 kilometers, change engine oil every 7,000 to 8,000 kilometers, and use only premium fuel. And if you keep your car like this, you can enjoy it for a long time. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what do you think about my video and what do you think about the C215. Also, I noticed many of you watch my channel without subscribing, and that's very creepy. So stop being creepy and subscribe. Take care and bye bye.